What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Nothing But the Game. Evan, how are you?
I am amazing. How about you, Fitz?
I'm doing okay, man.
From Trilescent?
Yes, I'm still recovering from the absolute ass whooping that Josh Jacobs gave me this week. So I'm
Bad
still,
timing on that part. I almost spit it up because I feel your pain. 100%. You went up against him as well?
Yeah, I don't even know. So like the details behind this is just mind-boggling. So super tight dynasty league, dude. We've been doing it for like 4 years now. Everyone's rosters are pretty much even, right? We have like one guy that's like really run away with it, one guy that kind of fell behind, and then everybody else is middle of the pack, dude. Mm-hmm. So I'm battling for the last playoff spot against the guy that holds it is the guy that I'm playing. The only reason he's ahead of me is because of points for. So we're both 5 and 6, like right. So this is it, man.
And he had the Josh Jacobs.
This is my playoff game. Like this was my playoffs. That was my playoffs. I'm up 30 points, dude, and then I'm down 20 points after the Raiders game. Like I couldn't believe it. Could not believe it. So
that I'm 100. It's so funny that we're actually playing somebody that had him. I feel your pain. I had decent, it was one of those like right off the projections, really close. Looking at it, I had Miles Sanders and AJ Brown on Monday Night Football the next day, but I was like, you know what, this is going to be easy all day long. And I didn't even watch the overtime part. I just kind of went and started doing family stuff. And then the guy I'm versing just shoots me a message, Jacobs, all exclamation points.
Yeah.
And it's actually my cousin I was versing. And, so I had to give him props for that. But yeah, couldn't dig myself out of that hole. Lost by 10 points. And so pretty much that run is what did me in.
Yeah. I mean, same. I lost by,
God, that sucks, man.
By 10 points. And I'm 5 and 7 now. I don't think. I'm the commissioner of this league.
You can make the playoffs. You can still make it. You gotta have somebody go down and lose. Never give up.
Well, the guy ahead of me does have a tough schedule remaining, and I don't. But I don't know, dude. I mean, it's 3 years of being the commissioner in this league. I've never made the playoffs once. I kind of drafted really young. I wanted my guys to like develop, and I was like, oh yeah, these guys are gonna be studs. Like I was committed to that. I was committed to losing for, and I was just like, oh, finally, like this is the year. Like,
after 3 years, it'll pay off.
Right. And it hasn't. So
nope. Yep. I'm in a little bit different boat. I've been in the same commission for 3 years on one of my leagues there, and it's my big Devi league. So, you got, obviously everybody's got, farm system going in. I've made the playoffs, but never made it out first round. I've been the second seed. I had the bye week. I've had the 6th seed and just can never do jack squat. I think it's the commish curse. I've never won a league that I'm a commissioner of.
Yeah, I've only ever won. I don't know. I've been playing fantasy football for about, I don't know, since 2007. So like for 15 years now I've been playing fantasy football. I think I've only ever won one.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, ignore that last thing he said. Take our advice still. Listen to the show. There's a lot of good information here.
But listen, I mean, it's different though.
Saying it and putting it to practice. It's kind of like those two different things. Do as I say, not as I do.
Like you can. I mean, Dynasty really hasn't become a big thing until recent years, right? So you could probably chalk up 10 of those years as, 12 of those years as redraft leagues, right? Like Dynasty really kind of ramped up a few years ago, and then now we're diving into best ball and Devi Dynasty, right? So like, much like my
Devi Dynasty, man, yeah. I wish I learned about Devi Dynasty whenever I started back when I was like 12, because I was all about building college guys.
CJ chimes in. He says, Cousins and Tua are MVPs. What do you guys think?
Oh,
man.
Tua, I mean, do we have a rollback here? Whenever I was saying Tua is going to be a top 5 quarterback, like in June, I'm all about the Tua. Yeah, what he's got. He the fact that he missed a few games due to the injury, or he missed out some time there, partially knocked out, might hinder that. But he's outstanding. He commands a team, and for fantasy football purposes too. He's actually feeding all of those guys. You're not just inconsistently. You could play Waddle and Hill, and
I'm going to argue that because he is not feeding Mike Gesicki at all. But
well, there's something different there. Smythe is coming in there. Smythe is smiting the Gesicki.
Yes. It's just like crazy.
Gesicki's a fun best ball guy because he'll put in something awesome, but it's just trying to figure him out.
He'll have like a game where he scores 2 touchdowns, and then he'll have like 5 weeks where he doesn't score anything, and then all of a sudden he'll have 5 touchdowns, or like I don't know. But the Gesicki thing just bothers me from a logistics standpoint because you franchise tag this dude. Now you're overpaying for him, right? So you franchise
this season,
right? Now you're overpaying for him, and there's no way that you're able.
He was on the trade block this year. Like they were talking about trading him before the deadline. Like the back office stuff we're always talking about